Hello and welcome back to the channel. Unless you're new, then welcome. Today we are going to be doing something a little unconventional, and I'm not talking about deadlifts. We are going to be hiking in the rain. If you couldn't already tell by the sound of the rain, I've got my heavy-duty jacket and some other gear to keep my things as dry as possible because, as always, preparedness is very important. In Hawaii, we are currently in the middle of a rainstorm. So the past several days have been extremely rainy. I don't want to negate the severity of the situation by going out and frolicking in nature because I know many people have been impacted by the weather, but as far as I know, no one's been injured. I have seen a few tree uprootings, definitely some road closures because of the flooding, and a lot of power outages. I even stopped by one of my favorite beaches and it was unrecognizable. I actually couldn't believe how different it looked. And I have footage because it's actually crazy. Now you might be thinking, why the heck would you go outside right now? And I have some reasons. Number one, I like the rain. Number two, the rain means less people. And number three, I have a very specific motive. There is motive to the madness. I have done this hike before, but there's a specific mountain range at a certain point of the trail that when it's rainy enough, all of the crevices of the mountain fill with waterfalls. So it's like a whole almost panoramic waterfall view of the Ko'olau Mountains, and I really just want to be there while it's full of waterfalls. I think that would be so cool. And I don't really have much else to do. And the weather is kind of keeping everybody inside. So I don't know. I'm just going to defy the norms and, of course, be safe, but enjoy myself. And I don't really mind getting wet. I do have some gear to hopefully minimize that. Yeah, I can't really think of a better way to spend the day. So that's what we're doing. Also, I have some jumper cables just out in the back seat. I need to put those away. But my car wasn't starting yesterday. So don't worry, we replaced the battery. I won't be getting stuck anywhere. But that was fun. I learned how to jump a car. Life skills. Okay. I've got my protective cover on the camera, but as you can see, the whole trail has become a massive stream. We're gonna see how this goes. Actually, it looks like okay, change of plans. We are switching to the waterproof camera and leaving the precious full frame in the car where it's safe, but I'm not giving up. We're making up for a little bit of lost time because there is a 2-hour parking limit, so we're going to be picking up the pace a little bit. The rain slowed down a bit, but the water is still booming regardless. It's all trailing down into the valley to Monowili Falls. I can only imagine what that looks like. Oh! I wore my beater boots today. They're actually my retired hiking boots, but I figured they'd probably get destroyed today. So, one last mission for these bad boys. That's the clearest I've seen it. Whoa. Look at the color of the water. The ocean water. Oh man. Mount Olamana. So my Hawaii people know, I'm sure, Maunawili Falls. It's like the biggest waterfall we have. And you can actually jump into the pool because it's deep enough. But I'm here to say we are 100% not doing that today. I'm not even going to go all the way into the valley because the lower you get, the more strong the water's going to be as it all pools down into one area. My only goal today is that I want to see the panoramic waterfalls. And that's where I draw the line. I think we're approaching the 2-mile mark, which means we're getting really close, and I'm getting so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Can you see that? So many stream crossings. My boots are full of water. There's like a pool. I got 2 personal foot pools. There's another peak. The waterfalls are looking so beautiful. I am noticing, despite the stream crossings looking pretty thick and powerful, there's almost always a safer way around that can still get you where you need to go. Wow. Oh my gosh. I am having the time of my life. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, sometimes the best path is not the most obvious path. And that applies to life beyond the trail. It's kind of like the perfect window right now, where I think it's clear enough to really get a good view of the waterfalls. So I hope we're not too far. I could cry. Oh my God. This is the best view I've gotten so far. Wow. Oh my gosh. We weren't even seeing half of it. Okay. Wow. This might be peak view. Okay, time to say bye to the beautiful view. I think that's the best we're gonna get today. That's a lot better than I was expecting, to be honest. I think if I continue on into the descent, we'll probably get a better view, at least of more waterfalls, but I'm kind of already at risk for getting towed right now, and that would be really not fun if I get towed. So we're minimizing that possibility by heading back now. It has already been 2 hours. I didn't realize I would be hiking this far, but I am aware of the consequences, and I couldn't not commit to seeing that. No regrets. I accept the consequences of my actions. This is actually the trail right now. Lots of fallen trees too. Oh boy. Okay. As long as I don't rip my pants, no problem. White Claw. Really, bruvs? If you're gonna drink, at least take your trash out with you. I don't drink White Claw, for the record. I can hear the cars, so we're reaching the end. Moment of truth. Do I still have a car? My car! Yay! Now that I'm back and I know that I still have a car, I think it's safe to say that was a massive success. I got the view I was looking for, and it really is crazy to see the difference from when I got here. Like, when I first got here, couldn't even see that mountain, couldn't even see those trees right there. So, weather really cleared up for the better, in my favor, perfect timing, but with enough rain to still get the waterfalls. So, that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to lift, laugh, and love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.